What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So today we are going to talk mostly about the Aimpoint RDS and to see if it is worth it. So this is my little mini review, but we are going to be kind of comparing it to the Aimpoint T2, which you see here, but that's not what the main video is for. So let's just drop that. That kind of hurt, I'm not gonna lie. So the Aimpoint RDS, let's see, it is half the price, and that already comes with a mount that you may or may not be able to see right there. Okay. Most of the differences are going to be the housing. The housing is different on the T2 than it is on the RDS, and then the technology that's inside of it is slightly different. And by that, what I mean is you're still getting that same red dot. It's just the battery life. While both of these are going to use that 2032 battery, this is going to run for, I believe, 3 years on setting 7 versus the T2, it's going to run for about 5 years. So I think it's 30,000 hours versus 50,000 hours. Again, 2032 battery. The windage and elevation for when you're trying to zero this are recessed, and you are going to need the actual tool that comes with it. Honestly, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. There's been once or twice now that I have forgotten it when I've wanted to change the zero on this. And without that tool, I can't really change it myself. So that kind of sucks. Versus with the T2, they're capped. You can unscrew it, you can turn it around, and then you can do whatever it is that you need to do. But again, you're getting that 2 MOA dot, you're getting the same waterproofness. I believe this has four night vision settings, 6 daylight bright settings, versus on the T2 you're getting a little bit more. Let's see, biggest difference is going to be how you actually turn it on. So with the RDS, you're gonna have buttons, and this is something that I actually do like, and that up until I purchased the RDS, I didn't think that I really minded how you turned on the T2, again, until I purchased this. So with the RDS, it's just a simple up and down button that you press. So when you turn it on, it comes on to it's not the brightest dot ever. I mean, it's high noon right now. It's nice and sunny everywhere. But yeah, I'm still able to get good accurate hits on target when I turn it off. It's just pressing and holding the down arrow so it turns off, and then whenever I want to turn it on, I just press and hold for like a second or two, the up button, and again it turns on. And I don't really like that I had to hold it a little bit longer. But when you turn it on, again, it's that usable red dot. With the T2, basically where the battery cap goes, you also have your power knob that you have to rotate, and you have to go from night vision setting 1, night vision setting 2, 3, 4, and then you start going through the lowest daylight bright or red dot settings, visible settings, and then you can get up to that 7, 8, 9 power. And it is kind of hard to go through, especially if you're wearing gloves, and say in the wintertime you're wearing gloves and you want to turn it on, it's going to be a little bit hard. With this, even with gloves on, you can push those buttons and you're going to be good to go. The only concern that I have about this and the way that you turn it on and off and the way that you adjust the brightness of these is once, and only once, make sure this is on safe, only once, right? I'm shooting, I'm out, I bring my rifle down, I bring my handgun out, I'm doing my reload, I bring my rifle back up, whatever, I look back through, and it was actually, I can't remember if it was brighter or dimmer, but it wasn't at the same exact setting. And I don't know exactly how that happened, but I'm a left-handed shooter, so whenever I am coming down on my rifle, the buttons are outwards. For you right-handed individuals, well, when you come down, it's probably going to be hitting some of your gear, and so I'm not sure if that's an issue or not. Again, out of the probably hundreds of times that I have worked on reloads, that's only happened once. So, you know, just know that that is something that can potentially happen. To Aimpoint, one of the suggestions that I make is if you guys can put like a little cap cover, like a barn door that slides up and down to protect the buttons once we, the users, decide, hey, how bright do we want this red dot to be? It's now usable. we can put that little cover back on there. I think that that would be great for you guys to add. But outside of that, I have nothing really bad to say about this. I really, really like it. It's a good price, still 2 MOA, still just as waterproof, just as durable. Actually, there is one other thing that I was about to forget to say. On the bottom of the sight itself, it is a little higher, if you will. So if you go and check out T-Rex Arms, he actually did a really good job at comparing the RDS on different mounts compared to the T2, where on the RDS, regardless of what mount you put it on, it's always going to say it's slightly higher than the T2 just because of how the actual body is on the bottom of the RDS. Personally, that's not an issue for me because as you saw at the intro of this, I do have a Unity mount. So personally, I do like those taller mounts. And I mean, for something like this, I do like having more of a heads up type of approach of shooting, or heads up display, if you will. So for me, this being slightly taller on pretty much any mount when compared to the Aimpoint T2, it's not a problem. And it does share that same footprint, that T2 footprint. So anything that you can put a T2 on, you should be able to put the RDS on. Outside of that, really no difference. And I think I have maybe one round. Let's just send this. And there we go. Nice. All right, guys, so thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things, share the video, and yeah, tell me what you liked and what you didn't like. Thanks for stopping by.